You ignite a fire in me that burns so intensely it consumes every rational thought. And yet, I crave the chaos, the madness, because being close to you is worth losing control. I tell myself to stay away, but the pull toward you is stronger than any logic or reason. You're like a beautiful storm, and no matter how much I try to shelter myself, I always find myself drawn back into your whirlwind. Every part of me screams to leave, to walk away, but the silence of your absence is far too loud. You're driving me crazy, but I can't imagine life without the sound of your voice filling the emptiness. It's like I'm addicted to the roller coaster of emotions you put me through. The highs, the lows, the uncertainty. It should push me away, but instead, it keeps me holding on tighter. Even when I want to walk away, the thought of never seeing you again is unbearable. You're the kind of chaos I can't live without, and no matter how much it drives me mad, I keep coming back for more. Being with you feels like walking a tightrope between ecstasy and agony. I keep thinking I'll fall, but the thrill of balancing between love and madness is too irresistible to stop. You confuse me, frustrate me, and make me question everything I know. Yet here I am, unable to resist the gravitational pull you have on my heart. It's maddening how much I want you, how much I need you, even when you turn my world upside down. But there's something intoxicating about the way you unsettle me, something I can't stay away from. I keep trying to push you away, to distance myself from the chaos, but somehow you always pull me back in. You're my greatest weakness and my strongest obsession. You're driving me to the edge of my sanity, but the thought of walking away from you feels like losing a part of myself I can't live without. How do I let go when you're the reason I hold on? I've tried to distance myself from you, to find peace without the whirlwind you bring into my life. But no matter how far I go, my heart keeps pulling me back to the madness that is you. The push and pull between us is exhausting, but every time I think I've had enough, you show me a side of you that makes me fall even deeper. You're my beautiful contradiction, and I can't escape. You're the one thing in my life I can never seem to figure out, yet I keep coming back for more, hoping that one day this chaos between us will make sense. Sometimes it feels like loving you is driving me to the brink of insanity. But even in my moments of doubt, I know I'd rather be in this madness with you than in calm with anyone else. You tear me apart, then put me back together, only to shatter me all over again. Yet somehow, I find myself craving the very chaos you bring into my life. Every time I tell myself I'm done, that I need to walk away, the thought of living without you becomes unbearable. You're the kind of madness I'll always choose, no matter the cost. It's crazy how you make me feel like I'm losing my mind, but in the same breath, you're the one thing that makes everything feel right. How do I walk away from that? You make my heart race, my mind spin, and my emotions swirl like a storm. But the calm I feel in your presence is worth every bit of the chaos. No one has ever made me feel so alive and so lost at the same time. You're the chaos I can't live without, and no matter how much it drives me mad, I need you. You frustrate me, confuse me, and sometimes even break me, but somehow the thought of being without you hurts more than any madness you put me through. You've become a beautiful contradiction in my life, the cause of my greatest joy and deepest frustration. But the truth is, I wouldn't trade a single moment of it. You twist my heart in ways I never imagined possible, and yet I find myself craving more of the intensity, more of the confusion, because it means I still have you. No matter how much you drive me crazy, there's a part of me that can't walk away. It's like I'm tied to you by an invisible thread, and no matter how much I pull, I can't break free. I'm caught in the chaos of you, but even in the darkest moments, I know I'd rather be lost with you than find peace anywhere else. You test my patience, push me to my limits, but there's something about the way you make me feel alive that keeps me coming back for more. It's maddening how much I need you, even when you drive me to the edge of reason. But without you, life feels dull, empty, and incomplete. You're like a puzzle I can't solve, yet I keep coming back to you, hoping that one day everything will fit into place and make sense. Every time I think I've had enough, you do something that pulls me right back in. You're driving me crazy, but I can't seem to live without the insanity of you. You make me question everything I know, make me lose my sense of balance, but I've never felt more alive than when I'm caught in your chaos. Even when you push me to the edge, I find myself clinging to the madness, because losing you would be a far greater pain than any frustration you bring. You're the storm I can't resist, the chaos I can't walk away from. Even when you drive me to the brink, the thought of life without you terrifies me more. Loving you feels like walking a fine line between sanity and madness. But I'd rather walk that line with you than live a calm, predictable life without you. You make me feel things I've never felt before: love, frustration, joy, confusion, all at once. And as much as it drives me crazy, I can't let go. You're the only person who can make me feel this alive, this crazy, and this desperate for more. Even when you drive me mad, I crave every second of it. I keep telling myself I should walk away, but the truth is, I'm addicted to the way you make me feel, even when it's driving me insane. No matter how much you frustrate me, no matter how many times I tell myself I'm done, the thought of being without you is far worse than any madness you cause. You push me away, pull me back, and leave me spinning in a world of confusion. But in the end, I'd rather be lost in this madness with you than find clarity anywhere else. You're the one thing in my life that makes no sense, yet you're the only thing I can't live without. How is it possible to love someone so much it drives you crazy? The highs and lows with you are exhausting, but the in-betweens, the moments of peace and passion, make every bit of madness worth it. Every time I think I've had enough, you remind me of why I fell in love with you in the first place. You're my beautiful chaos, and I'm helplessly addicted. You unravel me, break me, then put me back together, and somehow I keep coming back for more. You're the kind of crazy I can't live without. I've never known anyone who could make me feel so conflicted, yet so certain at the same time. You're my greatest challenge, but also my greatest joy. You confuse me, frustrate me, and drive me mad, but the truth is, I've never felt more alive than when I'm caught in the whirlwind that is you. You make my head spin, my heart race, and my emotions collide. But no matter how much it drives me crazy, I can't imagine a life without you in it. You're the reason I lose sleep at night, the reason my heart aches and my mind races. But despite all the chaos, you're also the reason I smile. You've become the beautiful storm in my life, and no matter how much I try to shelter myself from it, I always find myself stepping back into the rain. Even when you drive me to the edge, even when the madness becomes too much, I know I'd rather be in this chaos with you than live a life of calm without you. You're my greatest contradiction, the one person who makes me question everything, yet the only one who makes me feel like I have all the answers. You're the chaos that brings meaning to my life, the madness that makes me feel alive. No matter how much you drive me crazy, I'm always going to want more.